hope everyone is having a great day, except for these individuals in this video that I am about to show you.
Carmack. Yo, in respect for him, we're calling Chinese places, ordering food, and not picking it up. And we ain't talking about no one order. We're running it up. Justice for him, okay?
Now, these ladies, and I use that term loosely, decided to boycott the whole situation with the Rick Chow and Cyrus Carmack Belton case. They decided to boycott Asian restaurants. And I'm not going for that. I don't like that. I think that is so corny. I think that is so whack. And while, this is a very subtle way to get your point across because you're boycotting, it's not like you're protesting or destroying their stuff or anything like that. So while it is a subtle way, like, this isn't cool. You're wasting these people time. And instead of them stopping this, they double down on it.
Oh. I got a big order. 313. A large order of sweet and sour chicken, garlic fried shrimp. The garlic shrimp? Yes. Yes, of course. Yes, can I also get your beef and broccoli? Large. I want 3 of them. Yes, I want 24 in total. Oh, this is about to work. Nope, that'll be it. Yes. Yes, I know where you're located. Yes, can I get the total? Okay, thank you.
They decided to call more restaurants. I don't know how many restaurants in total they called. They decided to call more restaurants, place these huge orders, and waste these people time. These people, these are local businesses. These are small family owned businesses, and you're playing in these people's faces, and they really think that they're, you know, providing for their community. They want to feed you, and you're calling them, running up, having to make all this food, having them waste their food that they have to put back out with the money that they make from their business, and they're not making any money because you're running up $200 and $500 tabs, and you're just not showing up for it. But this is what's strange. This is another strange thing that's about society and social media. People that are watching this stuff, they want to do it themselves. These girls, they were trying to make something happen, but only a tiny, tiny few people will actually go out and start doing something silly like this. It's like they're trying to make fetch happen. But the people that are watching, this is entertainment for them. They're not going to go out and do that. A lot of the stuff that happens on social media is just for social media entertainment. You do not see people in real life, in your everyday life, going out and wilding out, doing these weird things. They see it on social media and then they go on about their day. They may leave a nasty comment and then they go right on about their day as if nothing happened. And, that's shows what they are. I'm not going to say who they are, but rather what they are, because I don't believe that you don't have a lot. I believe that you do not have a lot of humanity in you for you to clap at other people that are suffering, or people that are doing some of the most evil things with their free will. That's just my opinion personally. Now, you can be upset. I'm upset at the verdict of the trial, but I'm not going to go out and boycott Asian businesses because they have nothing to do with Rick Chow. Rick Chow and his son, they're their own entities, they're their own individuals. But even if I were to see them and I have to stare long and hard at this guy to even remember his face, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do anything out in public. I would walk past him and ignore him because I'm not going to remember it. That's not a face that's ingrained in my mind. And people know that there's real consequences in real life if you were to, like, let's say, run up on that guy or beat him up in real life. There's going to be consequences to it. So people in real life, they're not going to do that. This stuff is just for social media, and people do the silliest things on social media to go viral, to try to make fetch happen, to, meaning like start a trend. And let's face it, you guys, we're not going to see an influx of people around the country every day. You probably don't know anybody in your personal life that is going to start calling up Asian businesses, restaurants running up the tab and um, not showing up. That's like what is that game that we used to play when we were kids? When you call somebody, like make a joke and then hang up the phone. It's something similar to that, but that was just like for fun, being immature kids. This is really just wasting these people time, wasting their money, all because you're upset at somebody, an individual, two individuals that acted on their own, that does not speak for the entire Asian community. But this is what we do. We take things out on people as a whole instead of looking at that one individual. And this is what creates like it makes it appear as if there's a bigger issue at hand. And this is why you see like so many content creators, they want you to make it seem like there's something going on that's like nationwide, and in reality those same content creators walk around and they do not be having these issues. They do not be seeing these weird things happen in their real life. They see it on social media. But people need content, and I stand on the outside and I look in and I observe everything. I just don't look at something and I have to hurry up and jump on there and create a division or get you guys as cortisol levels spiked up, and I want you guys deceiving. That's what it's called. They're deceiving you. I don't want to do that. But a lot of content creators, they get paid for deception. And what do they say? What is it? I don't know if it's in the Bible. It's deception comes before the fall or something like that. Somebody, don't quote me on it, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong on how that expression goes. But yeah, these individuals, uh, corny, tacky, uh, just not cool. And again, they're going to get their karma. They're going to get their karma for that. I feel horrible for these people who thought that they were serving their community, that, you know, put their time and effort into cooking. Those people, they work hard. People, anybody that is a cook that works in the kitchen, those people work hard. You see them back there sweating, working long hours, and for you to just play with them because you're upset over a verdict of two individuals that don't know any of these people that work at these Asian businesses or these Asian restaurants. Corny, lame. And I hope that fetch does not work for them. If you're a millennial, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm curious to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on these videos that I showed and these individuals that wanted to play knock knock zoom zoom on these Asian businesses. Let me know in the comments.